All right, so let's do some more problems of these simplifying radicals. Guys, I think you're going to do enough of these that eventually you're going to understand how to do them. So even if you're a little confused right now, I think you'll be good after you do a couple of more of these. So look, all you have to do on this sheet are the ones that I have circled. We're going to do some of those together, and any ones that we don't do, you need to do on your own. So you're going to do 1, 3, 4, 5, 6, 9, 10, and 12 are the only ones you're responsible for. But again, we're going to do at least 2 of these, maybe 3 by ourselves, okay? So let's start with the number 1. So we need to do the prime factorization of the number that's underneath the house. Well, 45 ends in 5, so I know 5 goes into it, okay? So if you don't know what number is going to go right there, we're going to do 45 divided by 5, and that's going to give you 9. Well, 5 is a prime number, so I'm finished with that. Only one other number besides 1 and 9 that goes into 9, and that is 3. If you're not sure what number goes right there, then do 9 divided by 3, and it should give you 3. So those are prime numbers. So you're finished there. So that's what's, for now, I'm going to put the prime factorization underneath the house, okay? Now, remember, we're looking for pairs. So I'm going to pull a pair of 3s outside. So that 3 is going to go outside the house. The only thing that's left underneath is that 5, and there's your final answer. So that's not too bad. Let's do, we'll do number 6 next. So if you know how to do number 1, then you should be good with 3 and 5. And then I'm going to show you number 6. It's going to show you how to do number 4. Okay? And we might do one more. I don't know. All right, so let's do number 6. The biggest thing to realize on number 6 is that it has this number outside the house already. So we have to remember that. Okay? So let's do the prime factorization of what's under the house. Well, 40 ends in 0, so I know that 10 goes into it. But if you're not good at that and you know it's an even number, then start with 2. So I know 2 goes into it, and 2 times 20. You could have started with 10 and 4. You would end up with the same answer. You just have to keep going down the tree. Well, 2 is prime. 20 is even again, so I know 2 goes into it. 2 times 10. So 2 is prime. 10 is an even number, so I know 2 goes into it, and 10 divided by 2 gives me 5. So there are my prime numbers. So now I've got 4 square root of, and I'm going to write all my prime numbers. So I got 2 times 2 times 2 times 5. So now remember, I'm looking for pairs. Well, I see a pair of 2s. That's going to go out. Remember that 4 is already out there, so that gives me 4 times 2 on the outside. And then underneath I've got a 2 times 5. So now let's clean that up. 4 times 2 gives me 8. 2 times 5 gives me 10. That is my final answer. So remember, we're trying to get, the only thing left underneath the house is a prime number. Or when you break it down, it's 2 prime numbers, okay? So that is our final answer. We'll do one more, and then you should be good to go. So let's do we'll do number 5. All right, so I've got 20 on the inside of the house. I need to do the prime factorization. Well, look, I've already done 20 right here, right? So I know 2 and 10, and then 10 broke down to 2 and 5. Those are all prime, so I've got square root of 2 times 5 under the house. I'm looking for pairs. I'm going to take a pair of 2 out. Leaves me a 5 underneath, and I am finished. So now if you'll do 3, 4, 9, 10, and 12, and go ahead and submit that, even though it's not necessarily for a grade, at least I'll know, make sure you're getting it, and if you're not, I might send you a message to see if we can get a little more work on these. Good luck.